Hello, hello, and welcome to the Rock Metal Podcast. I am your host, John Harris, and on my left-hand side over here is my right-hand man, Gabriel.
The Nightrider is actually a deceiver.
Boom, boom. He does like it. Nightrider is the deceiver. So today on Rock Metal Podcast, we have VANENO. Is that how I say it? VANENO?
Yeah, VANENO. Yeah.
VANENO. Perfect.
VANENO like a banana.
VANENO like a banana. Let's not be rude. These gentlemen have made good music.
At all.
And they have a new EP called Struggle Through Absurdity, which released just at the end of last year via Raging Planet Records. Right now I'm being joined by Antonio and Miguel to share some more information about what the band has got going on, including their sweet, delicious, tasty merchandise that they're wearing.
Yeah, we just released it.
Whoa.
Yeah, we just released our brand new t-shirts last Wednesday? Yeah, something like that. So they are brand new. So if you want to buy it, just go to our Bandcamp.
Okay. So, number one, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for inviting us also. Yeah.
Thank you very much for making some sick-ass metal.
Thanks.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
I don't really know if it's metal or rock yet.
What? Okay, fine. I will play it. And there we go.
This is definitely metal.
I mean, do you not hear that guitar tone? That's a pretty sick guitar tone. And I think these were the guys, Gabesy, that you were watching the music video and you kept trying to get me to watch the laptop on the drummer to see what kind of digital audio workstation they were using. Yeah, here it is. Remember you kept trying to get me to watch the drummer to see what kind of digital audio workstation they were using? You can ask them. Do you want to know?
Yeah, what is it?
So in the music video for Nightrider, the drummer has a laptop next to him.
Yeah. Oh, it was just some... I grabbed just some footage and some videos that we were able to record here in our studio. And I was just recording my drums, probably recording my rehearsal or something like that, because I like to record, and listen later. That's probably what you saw on the video. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you hear that?
Actually,
no duh.
Yeah.
What?
On this room where we did the video was not the place where we record Struggle Through Absurdity, so was just messing around with recordings. Yeah.
Yeah, we ended up just grabbing some footage from our first rehearsal space, and also this one, which is our latest. And we ended up just gathering all the footage for the video. Yeah. And what you see there on the video with Miguel and his laptop, it's just for him to keep recording and keep tracking of everything that's going on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's cool. You have like a pasty drum kit.
He's got pasty cymbals.
Yeah. Trying to get the better ones, but pasty is always my brand. Yeah.
Just a different company for the shells.
For what? For the shells?
Yeah.
What company makes your drum shells?
Okay, I actually have a Premier Cabria.
Okay.
It's an old one. I bought like 2014 probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I started more serious playing drums. But she has a nice maple shell, so it sounds good.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. Now so you guys had mentioned you were recording the album in this space. That is the drum kit on the record?
No.
Okay.
No. I actually record with a friend of mine drum kit. He had a Pearl. Sorry, mm-hmm. A Pearl was a Pearl Master, I think. Pearl Master that he had. Yeah. Which kit that he has. Thank you a lot, Pedro Mau was the guy that recorded us. So thank you a lot for that. Just borrow his kit and his snare. Just put my cymbals and and we made a huge drums for this EP.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know we mentioned earlier the guitar tone. I mean, the tone of the whole record is great. How did you guys end up doing that? Like, I guess the guitar tone. Take us through the guitar tone. I'm curious. Guitar tone is super good.
Yeah, I mean, one of the goals that we had, and especially between myself and Eduardo, was to try to get a pretty tight guitar tone, but at the same time have that kind of old vibe into it, you know. And so I'm keeping up, recording using the orange, for example, and I'm keeping up that low end and that growl that you get from those kind of orange tones. And then Eduardo is just keeping everything tighter, you know. So, and that's why it sounded that way. Yeah, it was one of our goals was basically to have kind of a guitar tone which we could identify ourselves with, you know, and kind of have it the way we wanted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the funny thing is you mentioned using an orange amp, and a lot of guitar players overlook orange amps for metal because, I don't know why, but orange amps are great for metal, and you just proved it.
Yeah. I mean, personally speaking, if you go like via the orange route, you get a pretty gnarliest guitar tone, but you kind of lack the tightness that you eventually might bring with kind of sound, you know. So we need to kind of balance it to have it the way we want it. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, something I wanted to chat about, boys, before we got sidetracked, speaking about absurdity, this is just a struggle through absurdity, is if we go to your Bandcamp, we can pick up this brand new merch. So tell us about the merch that you guys have available. And for anybody listening in right now who wants to jump to it, go to the show notes. I've got the link there, vaneno.bandcamp.com. And you can listen to the tracks, you can buy the CD, you can buy the digital album, and also as well, you guys just mentioned some merch. So there's hats, there's t-shirts, what else?
Yeah, currently we have the truckers, which means like these kind of things, yeah.
Yep, trucker
and then
hat.
we have trucker hats, and then the latest one that we have, it's the t-shirts. Yeah, I mean, if you kind of think about it on a band that's currently started or let's say appeared to the public during the pandemic time, for example, we are taking things steady and slow, let's say, because this is kind of a challenge time for everything, including the new bands, because they don't have any built-up fan base, let's say, and that's kind of important. So we are taking things steadily and surely to kind of tiny by tiny to have these things kind of available. Yeah, we are just our latest one, which was released last week, I believe. Yeah, last week. Yeah, has been our t-shirts. Yeah.
Okay, so you have no fans. Nobody knows who you are.
No, we have fans, but of course, like if you think about it, like the attention span of the usual listener nowadays, it's quite small, you know. So for a band that hasn't been able to yet play it live, for example, we are just a thumbnail. So we need to keep things kind of steady for the people to eventually even know us, let's say. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were talking, but my attention span went out.
Oh, sorry. No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Talking about my attention span. Yeah. Okay, take us through this record, because the artwork is ominous, man. What's creepy? What's going on here? Is this a priest, a dead priest overlooking a dead person? I'm scared.
Yeah, we actually just found a guy that have an amazing job, and we found him on Instagram. I think.
Yeah.
We
It
just
online.
was on scrolling on Instagram and found this amazing guy, a Portuguese artist that Baradur. I think that it's pronounced it like that, but it's written on the album. If you have there, it's we have all the credits for him because he made an amazing cover and just gave us just what we wanted for the image of the album. You know, that creepy and full of darkness and heaviness image. You know.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it's kind of an artwork in which you can take it to whether it's a priest, like you said, or maybe like just a hooded figure that just seems to control something. I think that's the purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of have like a dead person there, which means that you can be dead in many ways, and then you have like a hooded person, like kind of guarding you and at the same time controlling you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's why it's called like struggle through absurdity. Yeah.
Is there a theme to the EP? Like, are we going through different? I mean, ad nauseum. That's pretty absurd. But
and the like I also see like a lump, so that might be like us.
okay. Is there a theme to the EP?
I mean, between songs, to be honest, this is not like a concept EP.
Mm-hmm.
But there is kind of a theme in what we have done in how many time it has passed between we were able to kind of record it. For example, we started in 2017 and we ended up releasing our first EP during kind of the pandemic, you know, so it has like a weird sense of humor and at the same time, at least for us, it's kind of a struggle through absurdity, but at the same time, I think we can get people to identify to the team and kind of interpret it the way they feel more comfortable with. Yeah.
Exactly. Is that a bra and panties on your wall?
Yeah.
Bra panties? What?
Yeah, there's a brassiere right there, and there's a set of panties right there.
Yeah.
Bra panties! We got some panties in the house.
Yeah, you guys have bra and panties, and I have cheesecake brownies.
Oh, we can change.
Yeah, we could change. I'll wear the bra and panties, and you guys could have some cheesecake brownies. But
You'd have to go to our house after the pandemic.
they're more than welcome to come over. We'll have supper, and then we'll have some cheesecake brownies. Problem though is that the food police came down and said, "Daddy, you can't eat those down here." So they're just gonna hang out here until I take it upstairs. But there's that. Okay.
And they are more fresher than the panties, so.
Oh my god!
Okay, speaking of fresh panties, let's talk about this music video Nightrider where you guys have Mad Max making a cameo. Is the song about Mad Max, or you just thought it would be cool to put Mad Max in the video?
No.
Yeah, I mean, when we first wrote it, like musically, it wasn't about Mad Max, of course. But when Alex, which is our vocals guy, like listened to it and grasped it, he ended up doing like kind of a tribute thing to the Nightrider in the original Mad Max movie. Yeah, so we ended up just doing that way because it's a kind of a D-beat sound, you know, so you can have like fuel running and 2,000 horsepower and whatever, like it asks for that. Yeah,
American muscle,
yeah, kind of that. Yes, of course.
Okay, sweet. So we've chatted about the EP Struggle Through Absurdity. We chatted about, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We chatted about Orange Amps, Pasty Cymbals, Premier Drums, Pearl Master Series drums. We've chatted about
Cheesecake brownies. brownies.
Cheesecake brownies. We've chatted about the new merch that's on Bandcamp. We've chatted about
Panties. We chatted about fresh panties.
we chatted about fresh,
Panties, yeah.
fresh and not so fresh panties.
Mad Max.
Mad Max coming out with an EP in the middle of a pandemic. So I guess my next question, boys, is what's the plan from here? Are you guys gonna write some more material and release something else a little bit later this year?
Yeah, we are actually working. So we never stopped working. So we have more songs that more than the ones that we recorded on Struggle of Through Absurdity. We never stopped working on that way, and now we are still working. We just have now a brand new one as well that it's almost finished. I think in the next rehearsal we will finish, and the next step I think is just gigs. We just we just want so bad to give some gigs and to see how the people will react to our song personally. Because it's a different vibe, it's a different feeling, and I think that's the way. It's just to get us on the stage and be more known, and that people hear our music.
Yeah, at least that. Yeah, but I mean, in terms of plans, like Miguel said, the process of writing it's like a constant one. So even when we were recording the EP, eventually we already had some new tunes, and we also have some kind of planned unknown surprise for this year. So let's see how that goes. And like Miguel said, I mean, at least for now, we would love to be able to play these tunes to a crowd, because we want to know how people have been reacting to it, because we have been getting some pretty good reviews of that, and some pretty good, I don't know, something to fuel your motivation, let's say, also. And let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Was there anything that we missed that we should chat about, boys?
I don't know. Do you want to know anything else about us?
We chatted about Nightrider, the music video. We chatted about the EP, Struggle Through Absurdity, the recording of it.
The cheesecake brownies.
The cheesecake brownies, the new merch on Bandcamp, the orange amps. We chatted, I don't know, I think we've covered everything. I mean, a random question.
Yeah, I think that as well.
Yeah. Eduardo, the lead guitar player, Eduardo, he has the same last name as Katya. Are they related?
Yes?
No, they are not related.
Okay.
No, they are not related. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a coincidence, let's say.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, boys, that concludes my questions. So, unless there's anything else, just wanted to thank you for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast today.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Thank you for the invite.
Yeah.
Boom.
Thanks for inviting us. Yeah. And enjoy your brownies, of course.
Oh, well, thank you. You guys enjoy, it looks like beers that you're having there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. Invisible
Cheers.
brownie and beer.
Hello, or should I say goodbye? Thank you so much for listening to the Rock Metal Podcast. I've been your host, John Harris. Please head over to our website at www.therockmetalpodcast.ca. There you can sign up for our newsletter and find out more information about today's show.